One of the most fascinating areas about the economy is really the job market. Again, it's unprecedented. It's a departure from the past. Take a look at the left screen. These are unemployment rates by level of education. And the single demographic group here that has shown the biggest drop in the unemployment rate are those without even a high school degree. And that tells you just how tight the labor market is. Because you're going to go out and even look at that population and try to screen them out. Do they have the maturity? Do they have the aptitude? Do they have the willingness to train and learn for the kinds of jobs that are going to be needed to be filled? Is the economy in any deep trouble? You know, are we going to be having a recession? So these are 12 of the statistics that we monitor most closely. They're each given sort of different weights. But as you can see, as long as the consumer is doing well, they will keep the U.S. economy out of any trouble. Obviously, I mentioned earlier about the collapse in new orders to manufacturing. That's alarming. And then we've all been hearing about the inversion of the yield curve as being a predictor of recessions. But look, I think the inversion of the yield curve has greatly lost its predictive validity this time. This is not the inversion yield curve that your father and grandfather had experienced. Okay? This is different. And that's largely because central banks around the world simply tampered with the global bond market. I mean, they devoured, trillions of dollars of global sovereign debt. And as a result, that really skewed interest rates down and pushed them down much lower in the hope that it would generate their economy. But it's not one of those signs, those market signs saying, the economy is in trouble. It's different this time around. Anyway, has anybody in this room, and I think I have the answer to this question, I'm willing to bet a lot of money, I've got this right. Has anybody in this room ever been to a mall and heard someone say, I wish I could get those shoes, I wish I could buy that suit, maybe I'd love to get that washing machine, it's just so cool, it's got all the height, but I can't because the yield curve inverted. You'll never hear that. So as long as